American Rescue Plan is in full swing, offering help where it's needed. But what happens when a local township just doesn't need the help? ABC 10 UP's Thomas Fournier has more.
Franklin Township in the Keweenaw Peninsula rejected funds from the American Rescue Plan. Franklin Township is one of 10 in the state to refuse the money outright, rejecting $146,431 in funds from the federal government. Township Supervisor Mary Sears says that the municipality didn't have a need for what the funds could go toward.
One, we didn't need it. It's a COVID-funded thing. We didn't have any COVID issues, and we don't have any projects coming up, and we just didn't need it. I mean, why take something that we don't need? We're a very small township. We don't even keep regular business hours. It's not like we have a piles of employees and all this. We don't have that. You know, there's so very few things that you can use it for. We'd really have to stretch our imagination to even begin to figure out where you could have used that money.
35 other townships in the state did not respond before the deadline for money to be allocated. Because Franklin Township did respond, officials had the choice to either send funds that would have been sent to the township back to the federal government or to the state, said Sears.
We put it to the board vote. The board decided we didn't want to do that. There's a lot of hoops and things you have to jump through with this, and we just didn't want to do that. Well, this was going to get kicked back up to the feds. The other option was to send it back to the state. So when we declined it, we just sent it back to the federal government. That's where it came from.
Sears noted that officials felt there were no projects that would fall into the categories of what funds could be used for, such as water and sewer infrastructure, economic recovery for businesses and residents affected by the pandemic, or public health programs like setting up vaccination sites. Townships that did accept the money will have until 2024 to allocate where those funds go. With ABC 10 and CW5, this is Thomas Fournier.